Oh, a little bit of a technical hitch there. Apologies about that. Somehow my microphone wasn't connected for some unknown reason. But we're here. Looks like everything's working. I think everything's working. Hopefully it is anyway. But let's get straight into it. G'day, guys and girls. How are we all going? Welcome back to another live stream here on the YouTube channel. We're back doing, hopefully, the last bit of breaking point on this game, which I think we're pretty much at near the end of chapter 11 of this series. By the way, if you haven't seen the other 3 parts that I've done so far, go check them out. There should be, you'll probably be able to find them on my YouTube channel somewhere. But I think the second part actually got the highest viewership, which shocks me to say the least. So thanks everyone for the support, even though this game is pretty much near the end of the game cycle before the next one does come out. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a few spoiler alerts now, to say the least. So if you, like I said, if you haven't seen it now, go check them out before you continue on here. I'll give you a couple of seconds. In about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I think the last time we were here, we just completed the Austrian Grand Prix. So we all know what happened. Pretty much everything started to blow up a little bit with Casper Ackerman and Aiden Jackson. Obviously, their blow up after the Canadian Grand Prix, I think it was. Now, see, a lot's happened. We now move to Austria. There we. Oh, sorry, after Austria, I should say. Hopefully, we don't have to go through this stuff again. But obviously, we had to recover a little bit in the Austrian race, and Aiden unfortunately had an issue. I think this is the same phone call we had last time. We'll answer. Hello, Brian.
Brian.
Cass, are you busy?
Well, actually...
Look, I need you to come to the office. Can you pop by now?
Why? What's going on?
Nothing. I'll tell you all about it when you get here.
Can't you just tell me now?
Thanks so much, Casper. Really appreciate it.
Okay, so that was the last phone message that we got from Brian, who pretty much left us with not much to go with there, really. So pretty much anything is possible around there. Something could happen with Brian. We all know what happened last time. I think it might have been part 2 and maybe a little bit part 3 where we had the blow up. Trust me, you don't want to have a good blow up anyway. Well, especially if you're not Gunter Steiner. What do we got? Brian Dorr. Great race out there today, Casper. To finishing the points after the start you had is no mean feat. Gunter is pleased too. It was tough out there, but you really turned it around. Top work, Casper. Can you head to the office as soon as you get this? I'll be there for the next half an hour or so. I've probably already read this stuff anyway. Lois, PR. The great answer on that Aiden question today, Casper. It was a great opportunity to smooth things over. Also, we all know Aiden will come good, right? And a winking emoji, I think it was supposed to be. And of course, the boss, Gunther. Okay, Casper, a quick note about Aiden. The press haven't been kind to him recently, and he's not having a great time right now. I know he's not your responsibility. Be great if you could show him a little support. We're all in this together. Thanks, Gunther. So that's pretty much where we left it. So I think we'll be heading to the next chapter here. Should be chapter 12.
Casper.
What's going on?
We need to clear something up. Take a seat.
Clear what up?
Aiden thinks it's his fault that you're retiring.
I'm sorry, Casper. I do respect you. Quite a lot, in fact. And I don't want you to retire. I didn't mean the things that I said. And I want you to know that if you're retiring because of me, I'll...
Will you tell him? This anxiety, it's no good for his performance.
I'm not retiring because of you.
Everyone says...
I'm not retiring because of you. Can I go now?
No. You're going to give him 2 minutes of your time.
Well, Brian, what am I? His therapist?
2 minutes, Casper. That's all.
Everyone says...
Everyone's an idiot. I'm not retiring because of you. I told Brian after Zandvoort. I'm sorry you found out the way you did.
It's tough.
Yeah, can be.
The press, social media. I don't know. How'd you deal with it all?
Listen. There's only a handful of us in the whole world who get to do what we do.
Yeah,
A handful. You deal with it by never forgetting how lucky you are to be here. Understand? Never forget.
hey, Casper,
Yeah?
do you ever forget?
Sometimes. Sometimes we all do.
Yeah, that was certainly interesting. Bit of a smooth over. Anyway, Chapter 12, Belgian Grand Prix. As the 2021 season rolls on, the F1 grid moves to the historic Spa-Francorchamps. Casper Ackermann sustaining his recent run of form. Haas hopes that both of its drivers can maintain this level of performance. Where does this take us? I wonder. We're doing a full race here.
That means it's race time here in Spa. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track is a great one for fans of pure speed. The average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles an hour. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Norris, Sergio Perez, and Ricciardo, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, and Lance Stroll, Tsunoda, Ackermann, Esteban Ocon, and Butler, Jackson, Giovinazzi, Sebastian Vettel, and Pierre Gasly. Russell and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
We're going to be mean to poor old Kimi. Seriously. Righto, looks like we're doing this race here at the Belgian Grand Prix. Funnily enough, I did a league race the other day around this place. Oh, and we've got weather involved in this as well. Just what I need. Right, underfuel the car a little bit. We have a Belgium set up, actually. Now, where is it? It's in this list somewhere. That's too far. Keep going back up. Right, back up. Which one was it? I think it's this one. I don't know. It might be. Yeah, bugger it. That's probably what we've got. So, yeah, light rain, a bit overcast, light rain, and then heavy rain by the looks of it. So, just what you need. So, might have to try and stretch. We'd never know with Codemasters weather when it'll come. So, we're starting P12, still in Casper Ackermann's car. Teammates starting in 15th, and old Devin Butler's in 14th. So, we'll be probably just going straight into it, I think. There we go. Finishing the top 5. Inside line. Who's that? Up the inside. I'm getting squeezed. Yuki. That was not my fault. Yuki was already up there. She's going to go side by side up here. Norris and... no, it's not Leclerc. Jesus Christ, where did he come from? Go away, Charles. Where's big Carlos Sainz? take that back. I think it's a Red Bull. Oh yeah, shit. We got that. The brake bias. Okay, we'll need a flashback. Probably about here. Quickly change that to what we normally have it in for braking point. Keep forgetting it's the old brake bias, not the newer. Weather, please, Jeff.
We think there's rain coming pretty soon. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
So you can never know with Codemaster's unpredictable weather. Here. Oh, Lando. No, sorry, Danny Rick. My apologies. Might easily get our top 5 even before the first lap is complete. Sent. Thought about it.
We're expecting rain in a couple of laps, Casper. Repeat, rain is forecast.
There we go. We've got the inter set up ready to go, unless we've actually got a cutscene, which I would not be surprised if that actually happens, but I doubt it. Try and get past Lando as quickly as we can. To the left. We can get it done. Around the outside. Thank you very much.
Nice move. Good job.
Oh, it's here. We'll get an early pit call here or not. And just how heavy will it get? I wonder. Back here, Checo. Send out the inside. Bus stop chicane, really not quite close enough. Another lap. As fast as lap.
Conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
I'd say more the intermediates. The rear end gets a little bit loose there. I'm running a low aero setup. The hill we go. Not the greatest will run through there, but we'll get the DRS. While we're quick in a straight line. On here between the two protagonists. That's Verstappen and Hamilton.
A new strategy
Okay, you never.
is available on the MFD.
Wasn't expecting that. I don't think we can use any more flashbacks. No, we've used all our flashbacks up. Shit. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, tippy toe stuff now. Probably should have just come in. Let's compromise that race a little bit.
Copy that.
Yeah, pit.
The rain's getting worse. Be very careful.
You say that again. Kept forgetting in Spa. It's disabled.
Right,
Box,
come in at the end of
please.
this lap.
We can still recover this. We did this at the Dutch GP. So it's nothing new. not flat through here. Look at how much time I've gained on these guys. Unreal.
Aiden is coming in for his stop.
Well, he's got really not much choice. Plus, a wing change is not going to help. There's Aiden.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Now, will it get wet enough, I wonder? Oh dear, understeer. Fernando. Quite trying to put him off here. Not easy behind Fernando. We're not going to do this, are we? Double shift down 2 gears. Poor Kimmy's struggling. We'll take advantage of this. That's how you do it.
You've taken P11. You are now P11.
Right, now to charge our way back through the field unless everyone comes in for wets. Which is, I wouldn't rule it out. Oh, great. That's just what I need. Hang on. Why is that frozen? Fair dinkum. 1 sec. See if this fixes itself. Nope, it's not going to fix itself. Come on, you bloody thing. Mightn't have liked it when I okay, one sec, I'm gonna come back again. Alright, we're back. I think, hopefully. Is everything working for a change? 3rd attempt. I probably should not have unplugged and unplugged my USB one back in when... I mean, I was having issues with the mic not working for some unknown reason when it was not picking up my mic, so I probably shouldn't have unplugged the USB and put it back in. It might have fucked the webcam, but it should be right.
Our gap behind is 2.0 seconds.
My days, Danny Rick. should be okay now, I think. Someone please confirm if anyone's watching, if the webcam's working again. Apologies. Wasn't working before. Jesus, it's absolutely bucketing down now.
Doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of
Don't
rain.
turn in,
10
Danny.
minutes.
Perez has hit it.
Situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Robbie.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
As soon as you say that, we should stick with these tyres, and yet we get called for the wets. Top 5 is still low goal. Barring we don't bin the car again.
Be worth thinking about putting a set of full wets on. We've seen a few people change over.
Yep, I agree. Not flat through here.
Okay,
Box,
we can
please.
take you this lap.
Literally monsoon conditions, probably like what we saw last year in the Belgian Grand Prix. Stuck slow behind these guys. This is ridiculous. And pit lane. Mercedes at the double stack. God damn it, I thought we held up a bit more.
Aiden is in the pits. Aiden in the pits. Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit.
God damn it. Didn't quite get Norris.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this
There's
compound.
Checo. Sort of compromises a little bit. Should have done what Checo did. I don't know if the setup's good enough for the wet either. You know the AI are not great, so drive. Around the outside. And hang it, hang it, hang it. We've done it.
Okay, good
Run
work.
it wide.
Great pass. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
You have plenty of fuel, Jeff. You'll be fine. Slide it. slow it down at the bus stop chicane.
The gap to the car behind is 2.0 seconds. Situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Well, now it's drying up, Jeff, is it? Jeez. Inside of Checo.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, Jesus, nearly hit the back of Charles. This time around. Yeah, sort of. Go around the outside. Got it done.
Looks like the weather is going to dry up in about 5 minutes.
Oh, for God's sake. The other two are gone. Hamilton and Verstappen, they're gone up the road. Not impossible to get a cheeky podium. Mr. Bottas there in the foreground, if we can actually catch him. Down a little bit.
The car in front is 2.6 seconds.
AI always seem to have a better run up. Eau Rouge running on.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Plenty of fuel. Gee whiz, nearly took a flap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Setting up the inside of the turn 1. The contact. Everything we now have to worry about is this, Rouge. Literally cut the corner a little bit to get away with that, but hopefully we'll get straight line speed. Go away, Valtteri.
Gap ahead is 12.0 seconds.
The rain's pretty much stopped. Would have been surprised if anyone pitted this late.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Gets enable. Are you kidding me? We could have literally chucked on the dry tyres and maybe gone nuts, but not really worth it. Oh, well, that... You never know what you can get around Belgium, but nonetheless, we probably could have matched it with those other two, but we'll get a cheeky podium here at Belgium. It's P3.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Another top 5 finish for Haas. Amongst the drama, and they've been quietly racking up some good points.
Yeah, it's caught me off guard a little bit actually. When you look at the table, you realise they're not doing as badly as you might think.
Haas have been nothing if not entertaining this season, for good or bad. It'll be interesting to see how they fare by the end of the season.
Why did it say good or ill in the subtitles?
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
All right. Despite the difficult conditions, Casper Ackerman continued to impress at the Belgian Grand Prix, so he achieved another top 5 finish. Well, podium. Hello.
All I'm saying is that the team are back in the mix this season. That's how good you've done.
Yeah.
You're ending your career on a high just like you wanted. You really couldn't ask for much better. You want one?
Hmm?
What's wrong?
Nothing. What? Nothing. I'm fine.
You haven't driven like this in ages. You're out there having a great time. You're raking in the points, but you're doing your moody face.
I'm not doing my moody face. Stop that.
Like this.
Okay. It's Aiden.
What about him?
Well, he's still not right. He's moping around, anxious, apologetic. I think he's struggling.
I thought you were going to ignore him.
Yeah, but he's just a kid. He needs support.
From you?
So, how many races have I got left?
What's this all about, Cass?
Let's say that I've got 3 or 4 months left in F1. What if...
Go on.
Nah, forget it.
No, what?
You laugh at me.
Promise not to.
It just sounds so stupid.
What does?
What if I can...
Oh my god.
What?
You've gone soft, haven't you?
I knew you'd make fun of me.
You want to make the F1 world a better place before you retire. You want to help the team, help Aid, and your own career be damned.
And what if I did?
So Casper Ackerman does have a heart after all. I'll alert the media.
No, Zoe, I'm serious. What if I did?
What could you do?
Well, Ferrari have a seat coming up next season. Some say they might even sign him. That is his dream.
And you think you could help?
I honestly don't know.
Well, there you go. You see the softer side of Casper Ackerman. Let's have a look at here. The former of Casper Ackerman, but can he keep it up? I expect a phone call very shortly. Also, longer that many were writing off Haas and doubting their ability to remain competitive in the 2021 season. It was easy to see why. Teams seem to be flailing with no real game plan. The drivers Ackerman and Jackson seem to have the kind of rivalry that was actively harming Haas's chances. Though Jackson still searches to regain the form he's shown himself to be capable of, it's Ackerman alone right now who's dragging Haas kicking and screaming up the constructor standings. The successful Ackerman performance at the Belgian Grand Prix today sees Haas creep up even higher up the table, though skeptics claim it's simply not sustainable. Now, could they really turn it around? I think these are new. I think these three. Zoe Ackerman, trackside. Okay. See Casper's wife on that trackside. Yeah, you can, obviously, you can pause the video and look at it back if you want to, because I think most of it has already been done. Same with the social stuff. I'll scroll through it slowly and you can have a read of it. Let's have a look. What do we got? Zoe, trackside. Forgot to mention, did you see the trackside article went out? They're now on social media talking about how much I hate the press. I never said it, and the article doesn't even mention it. I mean, why I thought it was a good idea. You should help Aiden, by the way. Do whatever you can. And Tom, Stocker, motorsport agent, Casper, you wouldn't consider racing in other classifications, would you? I've been chatting to a few people stateside. All kinds of opportunities open up for you if you're willing to give it a shot. Just a thought. I mean, we've seen drivers do it in other categories around the world. Take Romain Grosjean, for example. You know, mate, had a career in Formula 1, and now he's doing well in IndyCar. But anyway, on to the next chapter, because we can't really dilly-dally around. Oh, great. Why do I have to go to this Grand Prix? Well, I suppose it's part of the game. So I've really got not much choice. It's probably one of the last times I'll drive this track anyway. Chapter 13. With an impressive run of form behind him and renewed focus, Casper Ackerman and Haas are hoping that they continue to build on this performance as they head to the Russian Grand Prix in Sochi and into the final third of the 2021 calendar. No, I don't really want to read this bit, but again, you can pause it and look. Oh, hello. Got a phone call coming through. Ah, Brian.
Brian,
Cass, can you head back to the data center quickly?
what's the issue?
The team are just finishing up going over the data from P3. They want to confirm some aspects of the tyre strategy with you.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it?
We won't do anything you're not comfortable with.
Okay, let me just finish up here.
We'll be waiting, whenever you're ready.
Thanks, Brian.
Oh, God. Devin Butler's name in the mix for the next Ferrari driver, and yet you heard in that last clip that possibly Aiden was being considered. Longest F1 circuits. Why not test yourself with that, Chris? At 5.848 kilometres, or 3.634 miles. Sochi's the fourth longest one, but can you name the other three? Can Haas move on? I've just got an itch in my eye. I'm going to have a quick read through the social chat like we usually do. Mattia Bonotto getting tongues wagging. What have we got? Was just thinking, will Aiden be at the team dinner? Might be a good opportunity to clear the air a little, assuming you want to, that is. Just spoke to Lily, by the way. She's fine. She's watching the GP with your mum. American mum. Of course, that's Casper and Zoe's daughter. Tom, retirement. Just been chatting to a contact of mine in sports broadcasting. You ever thought about commentary or being a pundit for the cameras? You've got a bit of reputation for telling it like it is, and I think you could really make a name for yourself in that role. Let me know. There we go. Looks like we're set for a cloudy but dry session. Dry's the important thing. You know where to find the forecast, by the way. There we go. Bit overcast, a bit of sunshine. Not too bad. Right, let's get to it. Of course, it had to be a mid-race one. A few laps remaining. Ackerman has found his Haas outperforming many of the cars on the grid. Alternate tyre strategy appears to have put Ackerman in the perfect position to challenge for an even greater finishing position and even a chance at the fastest lap. Right
Casper,
behind Aston.
Think you can push for the fastest lap?
Don't know.
Yep, we're in a strong position. See what you can do.
No problem.
Great, I have to get past an Aston.
Is 35.4 seconds.
I don't know if I can take the fastest lap. We'll try. Inside the top 10 as well to complete this and get the fastest lap. Antonio Giovinazzi next.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Just got in the DRS window as well. We can get past Gio as quickly as we can. Don't move left. Don't move right, but close enough. Slow it down. Yeah, Gasly's a lap down. This corner I absolutely hate. Gasly gets out of the way for us. Thank you, Pierre.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
4 seconds behind George Russell. Ocon's the goal. There's a bit of a group down there on the mini-map. We might be able to catch later on.
In front is 3.2 seconds.
Might be lap traffic as well. Give me a lap down. Yes, he is. Didn't quite get his DRS. Good spot, Kimi. Good lap. Those bloody sausage curves. Righto. These guys are pretty close to each other. Window, we should be in with a shot for the top 10. Maybe even go higher. Used a lot of battery.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Should be alright with fuel. Catch George out. Blaze past Ocon, but I don't even know myself. Do not do that, Esteban. Jesus Christ. Learn from the Fernando Alonso class, I see. Right. This next group.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
This is the goal. You can push higher. Only these next 3. Butler signs, and I'm going to assume it's Fernando Alonso. So they're arguing. Napping somewhere. Really going to attempt to go around the outside there. Might try and catch Devon napping like his teammate. Big send. Not expecting that one on there. Oh crap.
Has just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Stop holding. Oh my god. Okay, well, this is not part of the plan.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Rush is not one of my favourite tracks.
This is your final lap. Final lap of the race. The gap to the car ahead is 4.1 seconds.
Don't know what's going to happen here, but... Oh, it's a failure. Shit. Yep, I suppose we'll have to restart until we actually get this one done.
Casper, we think you can push for the fastest lap.
Don't know.
Yep, we're in a strong position. See what you can do.
No problem.
Got to push slower than the 34 flat then, by the sound of it. Yep, I've got to set the fastest lap. Shit. hammer down.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's not the ideal spot, Gio. Should probably pushed him a little bit more. That's better.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Surely that can't be beaten by Checo. Right, I suppose we'll do all this again. Stay there, Kimmy.
P12, we have P12. Russell is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Vettel is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 4.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 31.5 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Gap to teammate ahead is 7.6 seconds.
Oh, yep, okay, Esteban. Leader, but doesn't happen for me. Righto, we'll worry about that.
Of fuel remaining.
Should have it now. You saw nothing.
Gap ahead is 2.3 seconds. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Alonso and Sainz are still going at it. Two Spaniards. Meanwhile, Ocon and Russell are battling behind.
Great
around the
maneuver.
outside,
You made it look
inside.
easy.
Conserve battery a little bit. Get in, son. Switch back. There, Carlos. Get that on the straight.
This is your final lap of the race.
Outside.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Again, you saw nothing. Should have this done now. Second attempt, we've got it this time. P7 and the fastest lap.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Lot better, lot better.
That's quite some achievement for Haas's Casper Ackermann, getting the fastest lap out.
Yeah, it's not often that you see any team outside of the top three pick up that extra point. Haas went with what looked like an aggressive tyre strategy, but it paid off for them. Incredible, really.
Haas now very much in the mix for a strong midfield finish this season. And who knows, they might even be eyeing up 4th place. They'll be delighted. Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
All right. Haas employs an alternate tyre strategy that pays off, allowing Casper Ackermann to seal not only a top 10 finishing position, P7, but also the fastest lap of the race in Sochi. We're back to the main screen. Haas steals fastest lap in Russia as we head towards the business end of the season. Oh, we've got a phone call. Brian again.
Brian.
Cass, meant to say, nice work on that fastest lap. That's a welcome point, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, the team did well.
Well, you drove the thing, Cass. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Look, there are rumours you'll try and wriggle out of the team dinner tomorrow. Put my mind at rest, would you?
I'm coming to the team dinner, Brian.
Beautiful place we booked. Reason to celebrate. You're gonna love it. Is Zoe still coming?
Yeah, she wouldn't miss it.
Terrific. Wonderful. Are you excited, Cass? Tell me you're excited.
I'm certainly attending.
Small victories, I suppose. We'll see you there.
Thanks, Brian.
Be very excited, Brian, for just going for a team dinner. That's what you get, I suppose. Oh, God. 2 phone calls. Zoe.
Hey, Zoe.
Hey, everyone's talking about the team dinner. We're still going, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, come on, Cass. You'll miss these things when they're gone.
We'll see.
Why did I marry such a miserable man?
Because he makes up for it with his charm.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, well, don't believe everything you hear in the news.
What are you up to?
Just emails and stuff.
Okay. I think I'll head back to the hotel.
See you then.
Bye.
A lot of love around. Doesn't want to go to the dinner. Quickly just scroll through this social stuff. Obviously, we've got potentially got a league race coming up, but I don't even know whether I'm racing or not because there's a lot of reserves going to be racing as well. What do we got? Casper, not normally one to gossip, but if you believe what you hear around the paddock, seems like some of the other teams are taking a look at our strategy to see what they missed. Great result for the team and a great performance from you. Nice one. Thanks, Jeff. Good race out there today, Casper. The fastest that point is so very welcome right now. Almost can't believe you're retiring. Perhaps you should reconsider. Let me know if you do. Hope you enjoyed the team dinner. Brian's done an amazing job organising everything. So I'm guessing we're going to the team dinner in this next chapter. Oh, well, in the same chapter 13. Another successful race weekend behind them. The team at Haas held their annual team dinner following evening.
I'd like to congratulate you all on a superb performance so far. There's still a lot of work to do, but give yourselves a round of applause. You've been wonderful. Well, I'm sure you've all heard by now, but, well, this will be Casper's last season as an F1 driver. And if you get the chance, then please do your very best to change his mind. I'm only kidding, Casper. You will be missed. Anyway, I'll stop talking for once. Have a wonderful evening, and let's push for 4. Look, I know how this works. I've been around long enough. I'm just saying, you have a future here. I've seen a lot of drivers come and go in my time. But you especially, you've got the makings of a true great. I mean it. Casper! Hey, where's Zoe?
Oh, she's around somewhere. She loves these things.
And you don't. Mind if we join you?
I'll be my guest.
Come on, Aiden. Sit.
No, these two don't want to sit near each other.
Why didn't it work out between you two?
Brian, I'd rather not discuss.
I don't care what you'd rather, Aiden. Casper's leaving us, and I know that your agent's been talking to other teams. This could be the last chance the three of us get to chat like this. Who knows? We may not even see each other again after Abu Dhabi. So come on. What's the deal?
Listen, I just want to have a nice evening.
He's on more money than me.
What?
Ah. Hence the frosty reception.
Everybody started talking about my age. Just wanted to prove myself. Prove that I was better than the next flavor of the month. This was not about you, Aiden. That is...
What about you?
He didn't want me on the team.
Didn't I?
You wanted Ricardo instead.
And you thought I was past my best.
What? But that's not true. You're having an amazing season.
Could you verify that number for me?
That's right.
And that's the contracted amount, yes?
Yeah.
Do you mind if we show him?
Please tell me you actually get to see the figure.
You two are a couple of chumps, do you know that? And you should know better.
I don't understand.
No, but he does. It would be funny if it wasn't so tragic. I wonder how many points all this has cost us. Well, I'll leave you to it. You can apologise to me later.
I don't understand.
I'm an idiot.
Why?
paddock gossip.
So none of this is true?
There's always gossip in the paddock, and ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the center of it all.
Who?
The man who told me pre-season last year that you signed a better deal. The man who said you thought that I was too old. And that would be the same man who told you I didn't want you signed.
Butler.
Butler.
And I believed him. How could I be so stupid?
You're not stupid, Casper.
I didn't think he had this in him.
Why would he bother?
Look at all the mess he's caused. The crash last year, the fight in Canada. And how much easier has he had it because of all of that?
What can we do?
Beat him.
Probably another thing I'd do, but anyway. Japanese Grand Prix, Chapter 14. With the team's chance for 4th place finish in the Constructors' Championship still alive, with their fractious relationship now behind them, the Haas teammates are determined to show the motorsport world what they can really do.
Hey.
Hey.
Is he going to make a guest appearance, I wonder?
How are you finding it out there today?
Tough. We're overheating the tyres a little through the S's.
Yeah, happens. Do you mind if I join you for a moment?
Please.
They want us to push for 4th.
You think Williams are catchable?
Maybe. Butler's having a good season. He claims he's been approached by Ferrari.
I heard. He is the more experienced driver. I think the seat goes to him.
You said it had always been your dream to drive for them. Is that true?
Yeah. It is.
Okay, I'm going to give you space out there. I'm sorry I didn't do that before.
I'm sorry too.
I want us to push for 4th. I want us to beat Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
Thanks, Casper. I don't know how we make that happen, but thanks.
We work together, help each other out, that's all we can do.
Then let's do that.
We've adjusted the camber. Seems to help manage the tire temperatures a bit better.
Yeah?
I'll get them to share my setup data with you. Just see how it feels.
Thank you, Casper.
Truce.
Truce.
All right, sort of all on the friendly terms here. I can't really muck around here because I don't really want to, but I mean, I've got, like I said, 40 minutes time I'll be in a league race. Oh, we hit the phone call. Oh, Aiden.
Aiden.
Casper, hey, have you got a moment?
Yeah, of course.
That camber adjustment really helped. I guess I just wanted to thank you.
Not a problem. Those tires in a better range now?
Much more manageable. Thanks.
Wow, those milliseconds all add up.
Brian says we can catch Williams.
Brian says a lot of things. Just focus on the next race.
Thanks, Casper.
I'll see you trackside.
All right, so we'll just quickly go through this. You can pause the video if you want and have a read of them. I'm not going to just dilly-dally over them because I've got to get this done. Show that very slowly. Email, what do we got? Just a quick update, Casper. Stories about any hostility between you and Aiden have pretty much died down. We're still seeing some of those clips and highlight videos and compilations, but the press have moved on. Obviously, Steiner has asked me to manage the situation, so it'd be great if we could avoid any public incidents from here on out. Thanks for your understanding. That's Lois. Talked about flow before, especially true here. Pretty much every turn leads into the next, especially in the first sector. If you get offline, you're going to suffer all the way to Degner 1. Don't get too gritty on any individual turn. Everything in Sector 1 is building up to a good exit out of Dunlop, aka turn 7. If you nail that, you're golden. Thank you, Jeff. Not that we need to have a look at that. The retirement. Probably it's just around the corner, Casper. If I'm going to help you out, you need to commit to something soon. I know you're busy. We need to get to work on this. We'll get to it, Tom. Don't panic. Right. Full race or mid race? Several laps remaining. Ackerman sets his sights on both Williams drivers, never to snatch some much-needed points from their championship rivals. Funny, I did a league race in Japan as well recently.
And Russell's lap times increasing.
I still had time to catch them.
Roger, we're on fresher tyres than they are. Push, push.
Fresh rubber.
Put the pressure on.
Yeah, copy.
Righto. Beat both the Williams drivers. Literally set it on Carlos. Sorry, Carlos, but I had to do it. We've got time. See Williams lads just up the road. Danny Rick in our sights.
Russell should be close now. Let's push.
Copy. Get DRS as well, even better.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Assume that's a lap car in front of us.
You should be seeing Butler soon. Let's keep it clean, please, Cass.
Census is not going to end well, but I could be wrong. Oh, understeer. Not this again. That's how I should have done it back in Raceback Season 5. Now our old mate. We're going to be kind today, or what's going to happen here? Alonso's for position.
Aiden is coming in for his stop.
On the outside of 130R. Get in, son. Get DRS.
Keep it up.
Trying to help Aiden here. Not ideal. There we go. Now, what's the plan of attack here? Obviously, we're still racing. Spot where I can get rid of Butler. Again, come on, Aiden. DRS as well. Yes, it does. It's got a bit of straight line
laps
speed.
of fuel remaining.
Not quite. Up there, Fernando. Too wide. Lock up for Lance. That's a first. Right to the wall.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:31.1.
Probably gets Charles. Here, like a couple laps to go, but that might be about it. A little bit of fresh air now, so he can go nuts with these tyres. Tyre mark was from Lance Stroll's lock up last lap. 31.7. No one's taking the bollards out. Usually they're gone in a league race. Right, good Charles on the straight, past this last sector. Risky. Not quite. Got margin.
only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Plenty of time.
This is your final lap of the race.
Sending it. Literally. Somehow we got away with that.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.0 seconds.
Aiden's still where he is. Checo wins again. Well, we've done the objective. We've both beaten the Williams drivers. And nice P6. And a little bit of a quicker lap as well. But I just need to duck to the loo very quickly. Just excuse me one moment.
So as they climb out of the car, the Red Bull team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly well-deserved win. Haas continue to put the pressure on Williams. That gap might still be a little too big to close, but for Haas, it's very much game on.
Yeah, when I think back even just a couple of months, Crofty, I didn't have Haas pegged to be competing with Williams. Both Jackson and Ackerman performing at their absolute best out there today.
Well, they certainly were, and no sign of any disputes on or off track between the pair of them. Might they have put their differences behind them? The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Solid performance out there today, Casper. You must be pleased.
What did I miss? I don't think I missed any. The Casper must be pleased. Yeah, the competition feels like it's fiercer than ever this season. How about Haas today, but it didn't quite work out as I would have liked.
Yeah,
Go left
the
one.
competition feels like it's fiercer than ever this season. And the team is working really hard to keep up, so we're grateful for every point we earn.
Those points bring you a little bit closer to Williams. Is that something you're particularly focused on during the race?
Like, absolutely, we want to climb as many places as we can. Nearly tempted for that one. I like to keep focused on my driving, let the standings take care of themselves.
Absolutely.
Go left.
We're into the business end of the season now, and we want to climb as many places as we can. Right now, that means catching Williams. So, anytime we can put the pressure on a little, that's good for us.
We asked Devin Butler a similar question. He said, and I quote, "Haas are a bit of a shambles. I don't think they're catching us anytime soon." What was your response to that?
Oh, I think it's my job to prove him wrong. No comment, or sounds to me like the words of a man running scared. I actually like the bottom one. I want to see what this is like.
Sounds to me like the words of a man running scared.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Oh, that was it. Okay. I was expecting something worse. All right, chapter 15. With Haas continuing to put together an impressive run of form, gap between 4th and 5th place in the Constructors' Championship is continuing to narrow as we head to the United States Grand Prix. Just quickly read through this. I gather there'll be a phone call from someone shortly. There we go. Right on cue. Zoe.
Zoe.
Daddy!
Hey, Lils.
How's
Mommy
Lily?
says you're in America where the cowboys live.
Yeah, Daddy's in America.
Are you racing with cowboys, Daddy?
One or two. Hey, who's your favorite racing driver, Lils?
You are.
Just checking. Love you.
Love you, Daddy.
Hey, can I speak to Mum?
Bye.
Never mind. We're not going to speak to Zoe. Oh, she might have just called back. There we go. Right.
Hello?
Apparently she enjoys hanging up on you these days.
So it seems.
All set?
Yeah, all set.
The odds are shortening on the 4th place finish for Haas.
It's a shame. I enjoyed being the underdog.
You've still got to beat Butler.
We've still got to beat Williams, you mean?
That too, I guess. Right, you go and prepare. See ya.
Bye.
Butler to launch his own fragrance. Oh, Jesus Christ. Again, you can pause the video and look back at it now. Starting to be ashamed to lose him now. But with Ferrari around him. Like I said, you can pause these videos. I'm just trying to rush through it as quick as I can. I don't think I'm quite going to get it done. I might have to do it straight after Formula Endurance or however long I get in that race. Right. Story's dead. Alright, looks like we've finally turned the story around in the press. The focus now seems to be on the strong form of Haas and the possibility of the team getting 4th in place in the Constructors. Exactly the kind of press we love to see. So well done. We know the infighting was a sticky story and we're pleased to be out the other side of it. Hopefully there'll be no more distractions. And Brian, Cass, not that it's any of our business, but you haven't spoken to Aiden about the Ferrari situation, have you? I mean, we talked about it last time. We're all super supportive of him, but he does end up staying. We don't want him to lose focus. I'm giving him all the encouragement I can, but I think a positive word from you about the team could only help. If you do, they'll take good care of you. That kind of thing. Up to you, of course, but it'd be much appreciated. Good. Casper got your email, thanks. What kind of future in F1 do you see for yourself? Are we talking pundit, something a bit more involved? Call me. He's still bloody on the phone. Latest forecast for qualifying. The race looks like it should be nice to drive all the way through. The report is attached. There we go. Let's see what happens. I think we're going to do a full race here, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. And here he is.
Fellas. Sell-out crowd, they're saying. Casper, I haven't seen you since you announced your retirement.
No.
Well, fair play to you, mate. Takes a brave man to admit he can't compete anymore. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, you're a brave man. I'm paying you a compliment.
Now you're saying I can't compete?
Nah, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant some have said that, well, you're past your prime, that's all.
That won't work anymore, Devon.
Sorry, what won't work?
We know what you've been saying about us.
Oh, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I used to think you were just a gossip, Devon. Now I know you're a liar.
Oh, come on! You guys used to be so much more fun. Used to get into fights, take each other out of races. We all enjoyed that. I mean, you know, it was very entertaining. Now you just mope around bickering over who said what. It's a bit petty, to be honest, guys. Seriously, you're supposed to be role models.
Yeah, I won't argue with you, Devon. I won't win.
Yeah, you do seem to struggle a bit with winning, to be fair.
Yeah. And maybe you are right. Maybe I am past it. But he's not. And he's the better driver.
What, the rookie? He's only just got here. You do know the Ferrari seat's mine. The contract's as good as signed.
There's just one problem with that, Demon.
Huh? Enlighten me.
I don't believe a word you say anymore.
Tell him, mate. Mate?
I don't know who this is going to.
Sucked in. We join mid-race, but Butler's mind games no longer having any effect. Ackerman sets out to take the race directly to the man who caused the rift between the two teammates at Haas. We might be cut short with these last two chapters.
Okay, Casper, you're doing great. Let's keep this up.
Here's the Butler ahead.
Butler, you're closing on him. No theatrics, please, Casper.
Yeah, understood.
This could get interesting. Beat him. That's the easy goal. He's currently 9th. We're 12th. Outside of Lance Stroll, that's a very unlikely spot.
Devon's currently in P9.
Again, what are you got to do against poor old Kimmy? What have you got? What have you guys got against poor old Kimmy? Seriously.
Okay, clear.
Right, I'm going to clear Ocon first. Should have time to do this chapter, but might do the other two after Formula Endurance.
Devon is a couple of places up on you.
Don't need to tell me that already. You've told me that twice, Jeff.
Devon sat in P8.
DRS on Esteban. I think Aiden might be leading the way. On the outside. mind, he's in the lane.
Aiden is in the pits. Aiden in the pits.
Alternate strategy again.
Devon is a couple of places up on you.
Yeah, you don't need to remind me, Jeff. I've been told that twice. There they come.
You're closing in on Devon, Kaz. Let's put the pressure on.
A little bit of wheel banging, I think. Aiden to get the fists out. There we go. It's going to be a cutscene. Maybe in this one. Who knows?
Devon is directly ahead of you.
Copy. Nice try. God's sake. DRS, lovely. It's a lap car.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Come on, Pierre, you better make this easy for me. Get out of the way, thank you. Devon feeling the pressure from his teammate. Certainly is. DRS of Aiden. This will probably be the last race I do. We're there in 2 laps. knew this.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Get it done in the next couple of minutes. Lap car, Yuki Tsunoda. Oh Jesus, doing 2 at once here. Nicely done, Yuki. Race now.
This is your final lap of the race.
Really pushing against time here. Really pushing it. Why'd you have to pick USA, one of the longest tracks of the circuit?
Gap to car in front is 4.0 seconds.
Lewis Hamilton wins. Definitely did not see that. Let's go through the bloody cutscenes as well. We get P7. I know, Matt, I'm coming.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I knew this was always going to be a risk.
Well,
Why did I always think
to
it's...
end in quite the dramatic fashion. The tussle for the top continues, but in the midfield, Haas very much closing the gap on Williams.
Both teams have had a terrific season. Butler and Jackson rumoured to be in the running for that open Ferrari seat too. Can't wait to see how it all plays out.
If you're anything like us, you won't want the season to end, but end it must. From here on in, every second of every lap counts. What a riveting season it's been. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Come on, hurry up. Don't want to have to go through bloody...
That was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Why? Why must you
Yet
do
another
this?
victory over rivals Williams today, Casper, and more speculation over whether or not you can steal that 4th place. What do you have to say about that?
Well, yes,
Go that
and
one.
rightfully so, in my opinion. We've had our eye on 4th place for a while now, even when others have ridden us off. We're working tirelessly to make every second of every race count, and it's right that that's reflected in the standings. We know what we're capable of, and we know we can do it.
Your retirement grows ever closer, of course. Is that something you think about?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, whatever.
It's easy to take a race for granted when it's all you ever do. But when you only have a certain number of races left, each one takes on greater importance somehow. I think my retirement has allowed me to enjoy my racing a little bit more, and I'm grateful for it.
I should not have done this
Are you
USA
looking
race.
forward to your retirement? How will you spend it?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? I'm still an F1 driver, and I still plan on driving the remaining races. Ask me again when the season's over.
Come on, come on. I don't want to have to go through many more cutscenes. Well, we're going to leave it here, guys, by the way, so hopefully there's no more cutscenes. Ackerman managed to beat Butler in the United States Grand Prix, earning some much needed championship points for Haas as they continue to step up the heels of their rivals at Williams. Right, I'll end it there, guys. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll catch you shortly.